Nobody expected Roddy Strong out here, especially the JS.
Yes. But least of all, perhaps, Adam Cole. He looks as stunned as we are.
Yes! Yes!
What an emotional reunion here. And look at those cowards.
What a moment. What a difference maker. The arrival of Roderick Strong made here tonight, Taz.
Absolutely, extremely impactful. And there's Orange Cassidy and Bandito looking at Strong and Cole.
Well, remember, Orange Cassidy and Adam Cole, they have a very complicated history with one another.
Yo, party people, what is up? How about that episode of Dynamite? A lot of stuff to unfold, especially, going towards Double or Nothing with future angles, banger matches, and so much more. Don't worry, you guys. Everything that just happened on Dynamite is about to get run down top to bottom, start to finish. So get ready, strap yourselves in, because the newest episode to Get to Gabe starts right gotcha now. Alright guys, so got a lot of big announcements coming out of the show and great matches. First of all, Orange Cassidy, Bandito, let's give it up. Another great title defense. Absolutely great from Orange Cassidy. Banger after banger after banger after banger, week after week after week after week. 20 straight title defense is by Orange Cassidy, all straight W's. Dude cannot be stopped. He went from the king of the Atlantic to the international ruler of the world. Y'all can keep lining him up, and he's going to keep knocking them all down, just knocking them balls right out the freaking park for home runs, grand slams, triple doubles, whatever you want to call them. At this point, I don't know who else is left to want to step up. I could come up with people, maybe Malachi Black, and, and really anybody else, because it doesn't matter. I don't know when he's going to drop it. But literally, this championship has become one of the most prestigious championships in AEW, thanks to Orange Cassidy, arguably like the second most prestigious, right behind the AEW World Championship. Dude has literally not missed in a title defense, and I literally just cannot wait for more of Orange Cassidy with this international championship run. Over 6 months and counting. I feel like at this point, if it does end, it has to almost be on a pay-per-view, just because of how big Orange Cassidy has helped build it up. Pac did a really good job before. Orange Cassidy, though, has been a standout. Like, literally in the men's division, most championship defenses of anybody. That is truly spectacular, and it's just going to keep going. So, literally, come step up to the plate and try to take down the international ruler of the world. You're going to get knocked down. You're going to fail. And whoever that lucky SOB is that somehow finds a way to do it, you're going to have to earn it, my friend. You're going to take a lot of orange punches. So, I really hope you're thirsty. Alright guys, so it wasn't a huge announcement or, taking one from Papa H's books, one that will literally rock the foundation of the company, though. His was pretty dope, and dope new world championship, loving it. Anyways, but it was announced tonight, the return of the Owen Hart Tournament. A little different from this format last year. The finals are not going to be taking place at Double or Nothing. They will be taking place July 15th in the home of Owen Hart, Calgary, Alberta, Canada, which they pretty much kind of revealed July 15th, unless Tony Khan said the date wrong. It looks like that's going to be a special Saturday Dynamite. So, again, unless he misspoke, it looks like he pretty much gave away the fact that we're going to have a special episode of Dynamite on a Saturday on July 15th to determine the next second, Owen Hart Cup champion and champions. I saw how a lot of people kind of saw it last year. They didn't really build upon it too good. For one, Adam Cole, he ended up getting hurt like a month afterwards, so if they wanted to, it couldn't really happen. I think TK took the feedback. He's going to make it more acknowledged, more important for when you win it. Hell's already more important. The fact that it's happening the finals are going to be happening in the hometown of Owen Hart. That's going to be huge. I cannot wait for that. I can't wait to see who the guys and girls are going to be that start competing in this. The opening ceremony takes place at Double or Nothing. And from there, it's just straight all the way through to July 15th in Calgary, Alberta. So, who's going to step up? Who are going to be the next sets of Owen Hart Cup champions? And will they be better off, get like more major pushes and maybe even world championship shots after winning? We're going to have to find out all the answers to these questions in about 3 months or so. But I'm looking forward to it. Let's get it started again, party peoples. So we were just talking about the Owen Hart Cup. We can't talk about that without acknowledging one of the first champions, Adam Cole, baby. Last year, he got a little bit of a scruff. He wanted to call out Chris Jericho for what he did to his girl, Britt Baker, last week. He said, I ain't going to deal with you, bro. I'm going to send my boys out there. And, he was getting the 4-1 beatdown before former rival Orange Cassidy and his new best bud Bandito, who he tore down the house with earlier on in the show, came out to help, but it was still a numbers disadvantage. And you always are like, okay, who's coming out? Who's coming out? The music hits, gives it a second, you're like, wait, who is it? Oh my God! It's Roderick Strong? What in the actual hell? Guys, absolutely amazing return and debut. This was so underspoken by news outlets. We didn't even know that he was fully released. That's how absolutely perfect kind of debut.
Hi.
These are the ones that because with the age of internet and the media, these kind of stuff gets spoiled. And even though they still end up being really cool and great, that genuine shock factor is absolutely great. I mean, aside from the fact that he is not a great human being, it makes me pissed that Bobby Fish is not in AEW now, because eventually Kyle will come back, and then we'll have all 4 members of the Undisputed Era all in freaking AEW, and they could have all been together. But honestly, I'll take Cole, O'Reilly when he eventually comes back, and Roddy. I'll take that, because for a while, it was just those 3. Back about, if you watched the old NXT, Black and Gold, back in 2018 when Fish went down, Roddy and O'Reilly had to take care of the tag team titles pretty much that whole year, and they didn't just carry it, they thrived. So those guys as trios champs somewhere down the line when Kyle comes back, or just Roddy and O'Reilly as AEW tag team champions, I am totally down for that. Roderick Strong, welcome to AEW. Looks like Adam Cole Baby is going to have some backup in this feud with Jericho. The Orange Cassidy aspect is going to be a little interesting, considering the fact that they had a rivalry back, early last year, back when Adam Cole and those two are fighting in a whole unsanctioned lights out match that kind of set up Orange Cassidy for more future success. So it's going to be interesting how they interact next week in the big 8-man tag match and going forward, because Adam Cole needs the backup if he's going to be feuding with Jericho. You just do. JAS is going to come after you. So make sure you got that backup, bro. But honestly, though, so stoked to have Roddy here. Welcome to AEW, bro. The boys are back in town, baby. Throw the signs up, because that is undisputed. All right, guys, so I got some good news and I got some bad news. Good news, the path for our fatal 4-way, Pillars 4-way for the AEW World title at Double or Nothing has been made clear. Tag match, Jungle Boy, Jack Perry, and Darby Allin versus MJF and Sammy Guevara. Sammy and MJF win, which won't happen. Their one-on-one match will stay kaput. It'll stay in place. But obviously, Jungle Boy Jack, Darby, they're going to win. And it'll become our Pillars Fatal 4-Way, which you all wanted from the get-go. The match is going to slap. I can't wait. Some people are like, oh, the build's been a little weak. Yeah, whatever. When the match actually happens, we'll be like, holy shit. That match was completely and totally worth the wait. And it was literally knocked it out of the freaking park. 5-star bangers all around, a 4.75, whatever Meltzer wants to freaking give it at that point. But, unfortunately, the bad news, it's looking like we're getting towards the end of the fun Sammy, MJF, and Bromance. I was loving it. It was pretty cool. But we saw the beginning of the end. Sammy literally tried to leave with MJF in style. He's like, yo, bro, yeah, let's go. And MJF's like, whoa, sorry, dude. Car's full. Camera cuts to the shot. There's literally nobody in there. MJF using Sammy. We all knew he was. Sorry, Sammy. He's breaking your heart. This was literally a real... Through just 2 weeks, a lot of us were literally starting to love this MJF, Sammy Guevara bromance. But it'll last a little bit longer. And I think they'll set it up so where, it gets to the match, and then Sammy and MJF might keep working together, and then it'll be that big moment where, boom, Sammy gets him and, tries to win the World Championship. Maybe he doesn't take the pin. Who really knows? This could be a nice way to set Sammy up as a face, because the crowd's starting to get back to, being 50-50 on him after, all the ridiculous hate that he got last year. So this could be used to maybe set him up as a big-time babyface again. So we'll have to sit back and just see how it goes. But we're getting our 4 Pillars Fatal 4-Way. That is the big news story. It will be made official next week at the show that I am going to, of course. So let's get our main event official so we can start counting the days till an absolute historic and banger matchup. All right, guys. So just want to get this out here. Despite everything that happened in the main event between Kenny Omega and Konosuke Takeshita versus Butcher and the Blade in its aftermath, I'm still 100% convinced that Konosuke Takeshita is going to be joining BCC. I'm pretty sure a lot of us are. Screw that whole attack. It's not like the little thing called tough love. They literally beat the shit out of Wheeler Yuta every single week and bloodied him to a pulp to make him earn his way into being in the BCC. So we've seen them go this route before. And based on how Hangman still hasn't come back, I'm predicting maybe next week, again, show that I'm going to sell that, screwdriver right to the eye. I'm assuming we won't see Takeshita again until Double or Nothing. So this is how I see everything playing out over the next few months. Hangman comes back next week. We get him and Omega, all right, we'll work things out. We get our 4-on-4 match, BCC versus the fully regrouped Elite Anarchy in the Arena 2. That match slapped. It goes great. And then, boom, Takeshita comes back. Looks like he's going to get revenge. And then, boom, takes out whatever member of the Elite that is in the ring. Helps BCC get the dub. And that right there is your new 5-man unit for the BCC with Takeshita joining in. They're running roughshod. They're taking everybody out. Elite can't do anything because they got the numbers disadvantage. And then, one half of the Golden Lovers, Kota Ibushi, makes his AEW debut to join with the Elite, which sets up BCC versus the Elite and Kota Ibushi inside Blood and Guts. Honestly, I kind of see that's how it's going to be set up over the next couple months. I don't see myself being wrong, to be 100% honest, but, it'll be whatevs, but I'm pretty sure, and y'all know, I think the Gifted Gabber is actually right on this one, but we'll have to sit back and see how it goes. I'm definitely on the thing that Takeshita is going to join BCC, and I think he'll thrive there, to be 100% honest. And like someone said earlier, BCC with Bryan Danielson literally feels, with the heel Bryan Danielson, with them all being heels, literally feels like the Planet's champion Daniel Bryan, just with a faction. And that literally just, that realization hits so hard and it's so great, it's not even funny. So, clap it up. This whole angle's going great. It's going great.
But wait, there's more.
I want to see you guys in this ring, and I want to settle it like men. Let's squash the beef once and for all.
Wow, they're getting called out here.
Alright, you guys, that is Dynamite. Show is done for the week, but we still have a lot more this week to cover. The WWE Draft starts this Friday night on SmackDown, and the match headlining that very show, if the draft wasn't big enough for you to want to tune in anyway, is a WrestleMania main event rematch for the Undisputed Tag Team titles. Zayn and Owens defending against former champs, the Usos. That match is going to be a banger. It's going to slap, and it's got huge implications with, the Tribal Chief's name getting put on the line and everything, with Jimmy and Jay dedicating that dub to their Tribal Chief, and they finna lose, and that ain't going to end well for them. And Sammy's going to end up feeling conflicted with, the genuine good person and friend that he is. It's going to be hurtful for him to see that. Cannot wait to see where certain guys end up. I'm pretty sure I got guys like Roman staying on SmackDown, Cody going there to finish his story, Seth staying on Raw to, win the new World Heavyweight Championship. But we could see new surprises. We could see some call-ups like, Tyler Bate from NXT. Either way, you guys, point is, you're not going to want to miss SmackDown this Friday. You're not going to miss any of the shows coming up because Backlash is literally next Saturday night, and Double or Nothing is getting closer and closer every single day. So don't forget to check out those shows. Don't forget to check out what your boy, the best Gifted Gabber in the biz, has to say after those shows. So, guys, y'all know what to do. Make sure to like, subscribe, do all that cool stuff because I'm the best Gifted Gabber in the biz, and you just want to. I'm that goated. And remember that when it comes to talking wrestling, who better to gab with than Gabe? All right, guys, I will see you after the WWE Draft and Undisputed Tag Team title match up kind of SmackDown on Friday. Deuces, party peoples. I am out of here.